never shared the mine stories with them. Try to shelter them from it, to be honest, if that makes sense. I would believe that that they're okay with it because they know that I would be okay, and I've come home every time. So, I'm kind of lost for words. I've never really asked them.
Okay, so we'll be dialing in my daughter Logan, who can't be here today because she's in Ottawa, Ontario, away at school, and also my son Ryan, who is here in Sudbury, but he is working today, and Ryan actually works underground. So, okay, Ryan and Logan, it's Dad here. I'm at Creighton Mine in the mine rescue room. You guys are. Ryan, you're going to be 23 in a month, and same with you, Logan, you'll be 19, and it's something I chose not to share with you guys. I know I didn't talk much about it. I kept you guys sheltered from the work that I do when it comes to the mine rescue standpoint, and it's nice that I can share some of that with you today.
Well, you've always been part of firefighting, like volunteered in firefighting, and I just assumed that was maybe a fire call. It just became a custom.
Yeah, I feel like whenever you got called to go to an emergency or something, I just always figured it was the fire hall, and I never really knew mine rescue. I just always figured, yeah, my dad works in the mine, not he's rescuing people.
At the end of the day, I didn't want the two of you worrying about Dad and what I did, and when I leave in the house in a hurry, I didn't want you to ever panic or just, think I was never going to come home. So I wanted to keep that from you guys. And, if you have any questions, you can ask now, or if some later, by all means, I'll be more than willing to talk to you guys on it.
Yeah, what's the biggest, not the biggest, but I don't know, what was one of the scariest things for you in the mine?
On a call many, many years ago, both you guys were very young. You were babies. And I remember getting called to the mine, and we kind of knew that some people were trapped, but we didn't know how many. So when we went underground to go and see if we could find the missing people, the scary part came to light when we got there, and that the material was still very unstable. There was material falling around us. There was lots of noise, lots of ground movement. It was a pretty scary point in our time, and I remember we, as a group, we all sat down and we put our faith and confidence in each member of the mine rescue team that we would have each other's back and look for it, because every one of us all had kids your age sitting at home, and that was very important to us.
I remember when I was little, you always used to have, you'd come home from work with your metal lunch bag, and every year you'd ask for a school picture to tape into the lid. I remember one day you got home from work and I asked you, Dad, why do you always want our pictures to put in your lunch pail? I remember you telling us a story about how one day you went to work and I guess someone wasn't careful or something, and you almost died. And afterwards you showed him the pictures of us in your lunch pail. So have you ever been at personal danger, seriously? I don't know if I'm remembering that right.
Yeah, you're right, Logan. So I always carried a picture of both of you in my lunch pail, and every time I would open up that lunch pail, it was a reminder for me to work safe and to make sure that I didn't take any shortcuts, because that I would be able to come home to the two of you. And yes, I did share that with a couple of my coworkers one day who saw that, and they asked me, and I said I had a close call one day where my partner, and it's a tough story to talk about, but someone who I worked with, we went to work that day, the two of us, and he didn't come home. And I remember the mine rescue team coming down to get him out of the mine. And that incident really showed, cared for me on how important family was and everything. And so I made sure that I had a picture of the two of you with me at all times, so you were always close to my heart, so that if anything ever did happen to Dad, at least I still had you guys in my memory.
Is that the reason why you joined mine rescue, or is this?
I joined Mine Rescue, Ryan, good question, for two reasons. One, my grandpa, remember Grandpa Passione, he always used to talk about it, and he used to share his stories of Mine Rescue with Dad, and it was intriguing to see and understand what he did to help people. And the real simple fact, Ryan, is that not everyone can do this, and I know I can. And the fact that I know I can do that, and I can return that to people in an emergency situation is the main reason why I do it. Is there anything else?
No, not really.
Yeah, like I don't really know what else. I feel like I don't want to ask, like I don't know. I don't feel like I don't want to know all the details.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Ryan, now that you're starting into mining, what are your thoughts? Is that something you may want to look at in the future?
Yeah, for sure. It seems like something I'd be interested in.
Yeah, well, when you're ready for that, you just let me know and we can sit down and discuss that, and I'll let you know what to expect.
Well, you're incredibly strong then, because I would have, like, growing up, I would have never known that this was what you did every day. Yeah, I feel proud. That's really cool that you do that, Dad. And make everybody else's work environment like a safe space, somewhere they can go and like get work done and not have to worry about like the danger. Like obviously there's danger, but there's like you there to help, so it's cool.
Thank you, Logan.
I'd be proud about being a son, having a father that does what he does, and having him help out the community like that, bringing everyone home safe. That makes me feel proud.
Well, that's good, Ryan, because you know what? I'm very proud of you too, Ryan. I'm very proud of what you've done and where you are today, and I'm very, very proud to see that you're working in a field that a lot of your family members have worked in, and especially myself. So I'm very proud of you, Ryan. I'm proud of you too, Logan, for what you're doing in school.
Thank you, Dad.
I love you guys.
I don't think I'd be able to do what you do at all.
Oh, you'd be shocking yourself, honey. Oh, I didn't think I was getting. Yeah, it feels really good to talk to them, and because I've never shared it with them. Right? They've never, like I was talking with them. I've never brought them into this world because I never wanted them to worry about that when I left. I just wanted them to know that I'd be coming home. So this was very rewarding to have that conversation with my kids and to open them up into a part of my life that they've never experienced. I'm very, very thankful that I've been able to share this moment with them, and you know, being a proud Drägerman and a proud member of the mine rescue world. Yeah, it's very nice to finally open up and share some of those stories with them like my grandfather shared with me. It was really good.